All right, let's tackle the absolute biggest question on literally every Pakistani student's mind right now. As we look ahead to the 2026 university intakes, everyone is asking, can you actually study in Germany without taking the IELTS exam? I mean, if you've been scrolling through social media lately, you've definitely seen 100 different answers. Lots of guarantees, a ton of buzzwords, and honestly, just a whole lot of confusion. So today we're ditching the rumors. We're going to look strictly at the hard data from official sources to give you the actual real answers so you can finally get your university applications sorted.
So the short answer? Yes. But, and this is a massive but, there is a catch. It is absolutely not some automatic free pass, and honestly, assuming that it is can completely derail your application before you even hit submit. Welcome to this explainer. Our goal today is to cut right through all that viral misinformation and comment section chaos. We're building a practical, no-nonsense reality guide for studying in Germany in 2026, and we're doing it using actionable facts straight from official organizations, you know, the big ones like DAAD, UniAssist, and the German missions in Pakistan. If you're gearing up to apply, consider this your master blueprint. Here is our roadmap for today. First, the No IELTS reality check. Then, proving English with an MOI. Next, a step-by-step application guide. After that, we'll cover budgeting for your education. And finally, visas and how to avoid scams.
Okay, diving right into section 1, the No IELTS reality check. Let's bust this myth wide open.
Look, here is the ultimate distinction you have to understand. Without IELTS absolutely does not mean without any English proof. This right here is where so many brilliant applicants just get totally tripped up. Official processing portals like UniAssist, which handles applications for around 160 German universities, by the way, they explicitly state that you have to check with each individual university to see what specific proofs they accept. So sure, IELTS might not be compulsory across the board, but you still have to prove you can actually speak and understand the language. For example, the Willy Brandt School at the University of Erfurt, they'll let you use an official document showing your previous degree was taught in English. Or take a highly competitive place like TUM. They'll accept previous English language study too, but they specifically mandate that English must have been the language of instruction in at least 50% of the program. And listen, if your transcript doesn't explicitly say that, you are going to need official confirmation.
Which brings us right to section 2, proving your English with an OMI. If you're skipping the IELTS, this is going to be your absolute best friend.
Let's break this down. MOI stands for Medium of Instruction. It's basically just a letter from your previous college or university that officially confirms your degree was taught in English. For Pakistani students, this is often the strongest and honestly the most realistic alternative to taking the IELTS. And the best part? UniAssist officially recognizes documents like transcripts, degree certificates, and written university confirmations to prove your English medium study.
But what does a winning MOI actually look like? Because you definitely can't just submit a generic letter and hope for the best. An ideal MOI needs very specific components to actually get past strict admission committees. It absolutely has to have your full name, your exact program title, your study period, and, this is the deal breaker, a clear, unambiguous sentence stating that English was the language of instruction. Now, if your official transcript already has a line saying medium of instruction, English, you're golden. But if it doesn't, you've got to go back to university and get a separate officially stamped and signed MOI letter. And remember, one MOI letter doesn't magically guarantee acceptance everywhere. Some universities are still going to insist on IELTS, no matter what. So always check the official program page.
Let's move on to section 3, the step-by-step application guide. We know the rules now, so how do we actually get this done?
Here is your 3-step execution plan. Step 1. Find the right program and strictly confirm their accepted English proofs. Please, whatever you do, don't apply blindly. Dig into the language section on the university's official page. If their MOI policy is confusing or vague, just bump them lower on your list. Step 2. Understand the UniAssist route. Since it's the central hub for 160 universities, playing by their specific rules is mandatory. Step 3. Prepare and upload clean documents early. Official sources say it over and over again. Incomplete or messy applications slow the whole machine down, both at the admission stage and the visa stage.
And hey, lock this number in your brain right now, 75 euros. That is the processing fee UniAssist charges for your first chosen course in a semester. And every single additional course you apply for in that same semester, that'll cost you another 30 euros a pop. I'm pointing this out because it's a huge reality check to apply smartly, not randomly. Just throwing applications at a dozen universities without checking their specific English requirements first isn't just a massive waste of your time, it's literally throwing your money out the window.
So what should you actually be focusing on? Well, a lot of students spend weeks obsessing over the perfect statement of purpose. Meanwhile, their core documents are an absolute mess. According to UniAssist's Pakistan country page, here is your real, no-nonsense checklist. You need school-leaving certificates with your grades, degree certificates showing subjects and grades, and, this is a big one, Higher Education Commission, or HEC, verification stamps where applicable. Don't skip that. If your documents aren't originally in English or German, you need official translations. Plus, you have to check the DAD program listings early to see if you need an APS certificate. That's becoming super common for Pakistani applicants. Clean, fully verified documents will literally make or break your application.
Okay, pivoting now to Section 4, budgeting for your education. It's time to shift away from just the idea of free tuition and look at the actual total cost of studying and living. So, Germany is famous worldwide for being affordable, but let's look at this comparison. Yes, it's true, at most public universities there are zero tuition fees. You basically just pay a semester contribution of around 300 euros, which usually even covers your public transport ticket. Pretty great, right? But wait, there's a massive exception to this rule. The state of Baden-Württemberg charges non-EU students 1,500 euros per semester in tuition. So you absolutely need to know exactly which state you're applying to so you don't blow up your budget. Germany is super affordable, yes, but it isn't always completely free everywhere.
And that brings us to the elephant in the room, the biggest financial hurdle of them all, 11,904 euros. According to the German missions in Pakistan, for any visa applications filed from January 1st, 2025 onwards, this is the presumed annual amount you absolutely must have sitting in a blocked account. Break that down, and it's 992 euros a month. This is how you prove to the German government that you can actually support yourself. Now, sure, there are some alternative proofs, like if you have a massive official scholarship or a formal declaration of commitment from a resident in Germany, but let's be real, for the vast majority of students, securing this blocked account is the heavy lifting you need to be preparing for right now.
You really have to plan for the full picture here. Students who only budget for university fees inevitably hit a brick wall when it's time to get their visa. Beyond that massive blocked account, you have to factor in your housing, your health insurance, document attestation fees, UniAssist fees, and don't forget the 75 euro long-term visa fee itself. Do the math early, seriously, so you don't get a nasty surprise later.
All right, the final stretch, Section 5, Visas and Avoiding Scams. This is the highest stakes part of your whole journey. Please listen very closely to this reality check. The student visa process in Pakistan now runs completely 100% exclusively through the official consular services portal. The whole shebang is digital now. You fill out an interactive questionnaire, you upload your high-quality scans, and that's it. But, and this is crucial, the German missions in Pakistan explicitly and constantly warn against fraudulent agencies. If some consultant is sitting there promising you a guaranteed visa slot or claiming they have special access to the embassy, walk away. That is a massive red flag. Agencies literally cannot get you earlier appointments, and they absolutely cannot improve your chances of success. Do not fall for these scams. Stick to the official process.
To wrap this all up, let's quickly hit the major, easily avoidable mistakes that literally ruin applications. Number 1. Assuming one MOI rule applies to every single university. It definitely doesn't. Number 2. Sloppy document work. Missing your HEC verification or uploading blurry, unreadable scans will get you an instant rejection. Number 3. Weak financial planning. Thinking no tuition means zero costs. And number 4. Taking your life advice from random TikTok or Facebook comments instead of just checking Universitas DAD and the German mission's official pages. Getting into the habit of relying solely on official sources is the absolute best thing you can do for yourself. So here is the final, ultimate question I'm leaving you with today. Are your documents actually ready for 2026? You now know for a fact that studying in Germany without IELTS is totally possible, as long as you target the right universities with a rock-solid MOI. You know the exact financial targets you have to hit, and you know exactly how to dodge those sketchy visa scams. The entire roadmap is right here in front of you. The only thing left is for you to step up, take full control of your application, and start gathering those verified documents today. Good luck with your preparation, and remember to stay focused on the facts.